scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario. The scenario.
What's up, bitches? Welcome to another episode. I don't know, it sounded very gay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's the Scenario. I'm one of your hosts, Brendan Sagalow, being joined with me as always.
I'm Mike Feeney, and also
Mike Cannon, dude. You are out of your mind.
Yeah, I know. This isn't new, dude. This isn't like new, get off it. We got a great guest with us tonight. Very funny Geoffrey Asmus,
Hello.
everybody. Let him hear it.
How we
Yes.
doing? I love how you brought that little comb out just to comb your. I like that.
Yeah,
You
well,
keep
my
a-
hair is getting fucking long, so I need to keep a comb on me. And everybody, this one is getting dirty though because it's plastic, so it's
Oh.
like filled with my gel,
But you
and then I
clean it.
put it in my.
And it looks like
it's like
cum?
impossible to clean,
Oh,
dude. It gets
God.
into the fucking crevices.
Hot water.
and- Yes, of course. I've tried hot water. I've tried soap. I've tried everything. It just gets in the.
Or
I might have to
you have
soak
not
it.
tried soap. I know that for a fact.
What? How do
Hot
you know that
water,
for a fact?
maybe.
yeah, lukewarm,
Probably
and lukewarm drizzling,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even a
Yeah.
Man,
certainly not a
Brendan-
soaking.
Brendan got defensive that you said things that are obvious,
Yeah.
but he didn't remember about them.
What are you talking about? I have used hot water and I have used soap, so you guys are wrong.
You soaked it?
I didn't soak it.
You could buy another 75-cent comb.
Yeah,
what
I think they come in a pack of 12.
Yeah.
I got those for $2 at a grocery store.
yeah.
I should just buy another.
They've never
comb.
sold them
you should just-
individually.
You should
ever.
just buy a cylinder of blue Gatorade and just dip it in that.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to start the timer, everybody.
Well, behind
You
the
didn't
curtains.
say that. Behind the curtain.
Look, we didn't do a lot of questions last time. We did 2 questions at the last show that we just recorded.
You like it loose.
I like it loose, but I'm feeling some questions.
Oh,
You're in a question mood.
I'm in a question mood. I don't want to know anything about this fucking guy. No, I'm just kidding.
And that's
Why'd I say
fair. I
just
respect
kidding?
that. I respect that.
That's how insecure I was with doing that. I still said just kidding, even though I was just kidding. So let's get into
Are we
some,
joking on a comedy podcast? Are we just joking around here?
Let's get into some questions.
Sometimes.
Unless you guys
You'll
have,
be able to tell when he's serious.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 times so
Yeah.
far.
Like-
It hasn't been a
Like for instance.
you will not be able to tell when I'm serious. This one comes from, and look, if you want to send us questions, because I know people do, sign up for the Patreon. We give them exclusive question
Privileges.
Privileges. Thank you. Go to patreon.com/scenario pod.
the terror in your eyes knowing that the road was out at the end of that sentence and you going, you
Yeah.
get exclusive.
Come on, fellas.
Yeah.
Go to patreon.com/scenario pod. Sign up and ask some questions, baby. This one comes from nickbiotic.com. You're given the option to turn one.
What is that? His
Yeah,
fucking-
what?
Isn't
he like a-
biotech?
this is-
biotech is a thing, right? It's like,
Is he like a chemistry lab? What? He like
His
created
his
COVID?
email.
Yeah.
he just tricked us into plugging
This,
his merch.
this
Yeah.
one comes from Brendan Sagalow at nickbiotic.com. You're given the option to turn one body part bionic.
Bionic.
Oh my god.
Was that? Now I have to know. Was that the serious pronunciation?
It
you
sure
thought
was,
that
man.
That was for sure
Oh,
seriously
no.
how I was pronouncing it.
Bionic, like an Italian
Look,
robot.
I'm gonna-
Like-
Hey, what are you doing,
What
Jim?
are you doing out
Laundry?
there?
Never go down on your wife.
It's gay.
Eating pussies for fanooks. Zoop, zoop, zoop.
I am programmed to beat you. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
That's just. I'm gonna blame the English language for that.
Sure.
Have you never seen the word bionic before?
Of course, I had
doesn't read much.
bionicles.
Bionicles.
I had bionicles when I was younger.
Bionicles, yep.
Of course, I've seen it, but I did also go to Nassau Community College,
Oh.
and they didn't even know about that yet.
They didn't
Yeah,
know.
they figured you had already learned how to read at that point because that was college.
I actually got on fucking Dean's List at Nassau. So
They do a
suck my
community
fucking
college?
balls.
Dean Kane's list of retards.
Bionic. Okay, so if one part of you could be bionic, which part would you make bionic? I'm overseeing.
You're like,
I didn't get it wrong that first time.
The amount of times you said bionic.
Bionic, you know, bionic.
trying to prove you learned.
Let's just go to another.
But also
question.
every time it feels like he's about to say it wrong because he's like bionic, bionic.
This next one comes from Alex.
No, I want to hear the bionic.
Okay.
Wait, also, this guy's name is Nick Biotic, which you said biotic
Oh,
for the name also.
great.
Biotech. That's so funny, dude. I've been watching too much Spider-Man.
No, that's where the guy works in Office Space.
What part are you making bionic, and what part are you trading for that luxury?
Oh, you have to give up a body part.
So,
You know what I'd like?
random example: take a shin and give up a left wrist.
Oh, so you have to give it a different body part? That's weird.
Yeah,
Take a shit.
What would a bionic shin be? How would that be better than a regular shin?
I think it was just putting words.
I hated
give-
his
that-
example. The example sucked. I'm going to strike that from the record.
Yeah.
I would
that
just give-
example was
Let's
poor.
just make it just be like you give up. You have to take one part of your body and make it bionic. I would choose, I think, the left arm because it's the non-dominant arm for me, and I would like to really have super strength with
Yeah.
that one. And then I could, and it's not my writing hand, so it's not going to. I don't have to worry about any of those types of things. And it just feels like the left. I could really get a lot of access here.
Can I tell you that something that worries me in that scenario is your right hand, which has always been the dominant hand, loses self-esteem because your left
It's
hand is
weak.
capable of
It's
so
weak.
much
It becomes
more.
weak.
Or maybe
yeah.
it challenges it because now it's and also you're not. There's not much of a. Fear.
You're a
I'm not-
bootstraps guy.
You're gonna feel
I'm also.
so-
Yeah, I'm also not.
Why
really-
don't they help themselves?
Yeah. I'm also not a. I'm not a. I'm usually. I'm a right-handed guy in every sense of the word, so I won't have to worry about pulling my dick off my body with my left hand.
Oh yeah. Have you ever
Yeah.
gone lefty? Have you?
I've tried.
I know.
I haven't
No,
left
no.
to completion.
No?
Left to come.
Dude, I broke my hand freshman year of high school, and jerking off lefty was tough, but I was highly motivated. But wiping my ass lefty
Yeah.
is
Oh.
like, you might as well have a stroke hand. You're like kind of loosely, like
Yeah.
you have no structure or strength.
the direction
or
doesn't make
strategy.
sense.
I
Yeah.
broke
I had
both arms once.
Brown knuckles.
You
for
broke
months.
both
I had
arms.
both
What?
arms. I couldn't move either my elbows or wrists for 3 weeks.
How'd you
I
break
couldn't.
'em?
I couldn't wipe my ass.
What were you
I'll
on
be
a
honest.
motorcycle?
do?
I was biking and it's a long story, but I had a bag with a book around the handlebars that got stuck in the wheel, and I went flying through the air.
Fuck, dude.
I broke both my wrists, both my arms, and both.
Did you
my
go this
elbows.
way?
I
Like-
landed like
Oh!
that. Yeah. If I hadn't had a helmet, I might have had terrible brain injuries. Thank God. Thank God. And I just have a few now. I just
Did
forgot.
you walk to the hospital, or
I
did someone
did.
find you, or
I
something?
walked there.
How
like
old
a
were you?
half. This was like 3 years ago.
No way. I thought it was when you were a
Oh, I
kid.
remember the
At the
pictures.
beginning
What?
of COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
at the
that.
beginning
Oh my
of COVID.
God.
Oh, when
Yeah.
no one was allowed to.
Yeah,
you weren't
I
allowed
wasn't
near
supposed
anyone.
to be outside. Or,
No,
I mean whatever.
they
Yeah.
must have been livid when you showed up to the hospital.
They're
Like,
like,
put
you
your
don't have
mask on.
You
You're
don't have
like,
COVID.
eh.
What? I can't
you-
put my mask on.
Do you know what we're going through right now?
Yeah.
Insane.
Holy
Quick,
shit!
Clorox wipe him before we get him
I
in.
couldn't brush my teeth, and my friend made a long toothbrush with like chopsticks attached to it, so I could go like that.
Oh my
to brush and
God.
eat food too. I had to like put my face down to the table and like eat
Oh
food off
my
the table.
God.
So what
How did
even-
you eat
here's the thing,
food?
I
even-
couldn't eat. I had to just eat it off the table.
You
How'd
must have
you
lost like
get it?
15 pounds, right?
I did. Yeah.
Even
Did you-
pissing,
Right.
even pissing, you had to just wear like shorts that you could shake loose.
One time I almost wasn't able to shake them down. It's harder than you think. I
Wow.
almost
I do-
pissed myself in the middle of the night one
Dude, I
time.
had
yeah.
I had a
Real
shoulder
bad.
surgery, and I just getting everything off with just one hand is
Oh,
Yeah.
it was terrible. I just had to like shimmy, just like in the back.
Now, what are the
Like-
vibes while you're shimmying while you really have to pee, and just like all of this has been a huge weight on you? Do you start crying? I would
That's-
start crying.
That's
I'd be like
a low
trying to
moment. That's if I could put a gun in my mouth, I would. Yeah.
That's one of those benefits where having like a wife is really a huge
That's
thing.
true.
'Cause,
It's
like,
the only reason to have a wife.
In case you break both arms. and
Yeah,
have to
when
wipe
you
your ass.
inevitably break both your arms.
yeah, you can. You need some sort. I mean, yeah, and shit. Would you just jump in a shower every time?
I would just have to like crumple toilet paper in my hand and just like throw it in my ass, just
Oh
like this,
my God.
just hoping it would
Fuck,
scrub it.
but to
kind
shower,
of.
you had to put like garbage
Yeah, I had to
bags.
put garbage bags all over my arm.
Dude,
I didn't
what?
shower that often, if we're being real.
Oh my God, yeah.
Did you have roommates?
Yeah, you
I
can't.
had 3 roommates who did help out a
Dude,
lot.
you can't even put on deodorant because you're like,
I couldn't. I smelled terrible. I just slept on a couch and watched movies for like 3 weeks straight.
Holy
it
shit.
was
Did
kind
you do a
of-
podcast while you were doing that?
I should have.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's when I had given up on comedy. I was in grad school.
Your
I went
room
back to
must have.
grad
you went back to
school
grad school during the
for
pandemic?
a semester at DePaul. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, like an absolute idiot. Never paid a cent of tuition.
Good.
Sorry, Blue Demon. Sorry. Sorry, Blue Demon for life.
That's right. That's right.
Love them.
Through no financial
Through
contribution.
no financial. I love their
Dude, you
sports
must
teams.
have been so. That must have been such a low.
Your
period,
room
too.
must
That was a low point. I
like,
went to do
walking into
comedy
your room
once.
Must have felt like a fucking rainforest or
Oh,
something, dude. The
yeah.
humidity.
It was bad.
Yeah, were you
Even-
growing spores?
there was black mold. There was black mold around. Absolutely. It
Holy
was
shit.
bad.
Just toucans screaming in the distance.
It was not good.
Uh,
And you know the
somebody
real
was going
story? The book I had in the bag in the bike was the GRE, to study for the GRE to go to
That's a
grad
thick
school.
book.
Wow.
Thick book. So it was like God telling me don't go to grad
That's
school.
right.
Yeah.
Literally
right.
stopping you in
Yeah.
your tracks.
Stopped me in my tracks. Yeah.
Hilarious. Did anybody see that? Did
No,
did
it was a
anybody
pretty
see it?
deserted street. I just pushed my bike weeping to the hospital.
God damn, dude.
When you walk in and the door, doo-doo, and you go in, you go, I think I broke both my arms.
That's what I said. That's legitimately what happened.
Oh
Like, I think I broke all my bones.
Somebody help me with a kickstand. They're like,
Yeah,
"Wait,
what'd you
is
do
it
with the
broken?"
bike?
The bike was broken. I never fixed it. I've never ridden a bike since. I don't think I ever will again. I'm
Fuck
too
Whoa.
scared.
bikes,
I'm
dude.
too
After
scared.
that, are you kidding?
It's so I broke 6 bones. I'm not riding a bike.
Are you
again.
still? Do you still have like humidity pain and like when
My
it's
wrist
rain?
will. This wrist will never heal unless I get surgery.
Oh my
I can't do
God.
push-ups. Not that I was doing many push-ups, but I can't do push-ups. Yeah,
Fuck.
it just hurts. It hurts a lot.
Can
yeah.
you like? Can you do anything? Can you like?
I can bend it, but it hurts a lot. It hurts.
So you should just get-
I can't even lift
Can you do?
water bottle.
do you need help?
His hand shrinks. It's a little
I'm a disabled comedian. Everyone knows it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what your whole hour.
Yeah,
is
it's all about
Use that angle.
like that comedian we know who's slightly deaf. That's his thing. Yeah. I have a hurt wrist.
Yeah.
We might have to edit that out. But,
No, keep it.
Sorry.
Come on.
The
Sorry.
sentiment is shared.
Yeah. When you fell, was it like it was at a street and like you just fucking fell in the middle of the street, or did you fall down a hill
I went
and shit?
flying. I flew probably 20 feet.
Whoa.
What time of
I was
year is
going
this?
pretty fast in like July of
Oh.
2020. I was
Hot.
going pretty fast and got caught, and the bike goes up and shoots you. It was like a catapult.
Jesus
It was
fucking
crazy.
Good for you for wearing a
Christ,
helmet.
dude.
At least.
Thank
Yeah.
God I wore a helmet.
That's great because
Thank God.
my brother-in-law, not during COVID, but he hit some cyclist or motorcyclist blew through a red, and he T-boned the guy going
Oh.
through, and he was going fast, and he fucking broke his elbow, and his tricep shot up to his fucking like to his collarbone, basically. Like
no.
they had to fish it out, they had to do all this stuff, but he since then has gotten better at biking and is like taken that as a huge challenge and now is like a fucking black belt mountain biker.
Really?
Yeah, just upstate ripping trails, doing crazier shit. And
That's
I was
what
like, man,
separates the fucking.
Yeah,
men
I-
it
from the
is.
boys,
It really
dude.
Yeah,
does
it does.
because I would do the same thing as you.
Quit.
I'd treat it like a shark bite and I'd be like, all right, biking was fun while
Yeah,
it was fun
yeah.
and I'll
That-
never do it
That's
again.
the reason
Never.
I don't, baseball too. That was I ended up being done playing team baseball. Was getting like wailed by a pitch where it was like holding the bat and it was
Yeah.
like a fastball against my middle knuckle
Oh,
and just
yeah.
like blew my whole finger up and I was
my-
like, that sucks. I don't
Yeah.
want that to happen again.
I was never the same when I got hit by a pitch. We were in 6th grade, first year of Little League, but you could play with 8th graders. But this one kid was in 9th grade, but his birthday was super or one of those things
Dominican?
where he was no, he's a white kid,
Oh,
but he was
okay.
like a giant, like 12-year-old, 12 or 13, but he was like 6'3",
Oh,
220
God.
already, and
Whoa.
you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like you don't belong. You're a father. Get out of here.
yeah, yeah.
And you throw from 40 feet then, so
Oh
it's not
my
60.
God.
It's from fucking 40, and he's piping like 78 miles per hour into 12-year-olds.
Whoa.
12-year-olds.
You're striking out every time.
Every time. So the worst part was I was a confident and good baseball player, but I like stepped into his pitch before seeing where it was going, and it went directly to the outside of my knee. And I don't
Bad
think
knee.
I don't that before it was bad knee, it was the first
After
shot to it.
that.
I don't think I've ever made a noise like that. Like it was like putting down a farm animal, screams and cries. Dude, and like my parents like put off by it. Like
game is over.
Be like, ugh. Yeah, not cool. But and I remember I couldn't walk for like I would say 2 weeks.
And you haven't played baseball since.
I played for 2 more years badly and afraid.
Oh, yeah.
And, like really,
Shaking.
like
Yeah.
I couldn't step into a pitch. I stepped out
like Mike,
for
you
my
have
whole
to get
life.
into the box. You have
just
to
like-
enter the box.
That's
I'm
why
like the rookie of the year.
The ump is like, your bad knee. What did he say? I
That's
said
why-
you're out.
That's why.
Oh,
That's why Giancarlo Stanton is a modern marvel. That he's just
Yeah.
this fucking giant mountain man who gets hit in his face, shatters his orbital bone, and needs like surgery and misses the whole rest of the season, and then comes back and like wins the MVP by hitting 50 something home runs in a season. It's like unbelievable. To
Yeah.
do
To
that.
be fair to Mike, that guy's getting paid $20 million.
Yeah.
Mike.
My parents were getting a divorce.
Mike got it.
yeah, sounds like they could have used the sportsmanship. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I just
Could've
had a
used
good
the athlete.
season, they might
They
still
were
be
staying together because they thought you'd be a baseball player. And
Yeah.
now that we don't have to raise this athlete anymore.
Yeah, that
we can
dream's
leave each
dead.
other. Yeah.
That's really true.
Yeah, get the papers. They're on the features.
If Mike bats over 300, we'll stay together. 299. Ooh, not good enough.
Yeah, they're actually laughing about it, and it's like growing them closer.
Yeah. Like, boy, if we
We're
were
like, yeah, if he does that, we'll do it.
if we weren't getting
stick
divorced,
together.
we'd really.
If
be a
only you
couple.
had better come. And our kid was a better batter. Oh boy, I shouldn't have said that. We're having fun. Did anyone, only Mike answered the thing, or do we want to finish?
No,
I mean-
we all want to answer.
What is it?
What
The bionic body.
what do you
part.
want?
Oh,
The
I mean, I guess
problem
a
with
knee.
the bionic anything is it's gonna weigh you out. Like you need something dead center or something. Like
What do
if
mean
you
weigh-
have a
weigh
Oh,
fucking-
you
because
out?
like it'll be off kilter.
yeah, you're gonna have a
Oh.
metal fucking arm. It's gonna be leaning, and then you're gonna have this, and it's like it's.
Oh,
Just
I
not
won't be able
gonna
to stand on one leg anymore.
It's gonna hurt
My
your
favorite
shoulder.
pastime.
Now you could just stand on the metal leg. It won't
yeah.
retire.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah, I'm stupid. What was I thinking?
I want a bionic stomach. I don't want diarrhea anymore.
There you go.
Out.
Nice.
Out.
Mike
I-
can finally
diarrhea.
eat ice cream.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Yeah, but I throw caution to the wind 100%
I think I'm
of the
lactose
time.
intolerant recently too.
Yeah.
It just gives me. I had a pizza before a show the other day. I almost shit myself. during,
Really?
Like a headlining spot. I could not. I almost had to stop and like bring the
damn.
host.
I eat
back
ice
up.
cream every day.
Yeah, I fucking love
Really?
ice cream.
Truly, I've been thinking about it. I can't remember the last time I didn't have ice cream. I
I- you know-
the last day of my life without getting usually
I
last
think
night.
that's a new dad thing because I had ice cream
I-
100% of every day my son was alive.
I was
for,
gonna
like, 2
say
years.
I am on such a streak. It started with like Carvel ice cream cake, and now it's becoming like
You're Ben and
we
Jerry's.
usually have some sort of ice cream. But yesterday Erica got these like peanut butter ice cream sandwiches, but it turns out they were
yeah.
frozen yogurt. So we both had them, and we're like, oh, this sucks. It like just didn't taste good. It was very like chalky, and we're like, this sucks. So we ate them, and then I was like, this sucks, and I left and drove to Baskin Robbins, and then got us. I got cookie dough, and then I got her pistachio, and I came back. And we fucking ate the shit out of that too.
Isn't it amazing that somebody else has that same story, but when you leave, they never came back?
Yeah. Dad went out.
This
for some
sucks.
cookie
Yeah,
dough.
this sucks. Well, that was unsatisfying.
Goodbye.
Frozen yogurt again?
Yeah, but it's
Fourth mistake.
Yeah.
So I can't
yeah,
remember.
I
I was just
fucking
thinking
love
about the
ice
streak of
cream.
ice cream. I mean, I have like a scoop of ice cream. It's not like a crazy. I don't have a pint of ice cream a night, but it is one of those things where I'm thinking like, if you told me when I was a kid, like no matter what's happening in my life, it's like
You
you're
can
gonna
eat
have
ice
ice
It's
cream
ice cream
every
time.
day.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna be like, things work
I don't
out.
think
Dude.
I've had ice
Oh,
cream
yeah.
in 5 years.
No.
I never
We'll
eat
get
That
we're
is-
getting ice cream after
Let's
this.
go
Every
to-
night I
let's
have
go
that
right to Van
superhero-
Gogh.
It
Dude,
does sound good.
in Houston, it was like 157
Oh,
degrees.
yeah.
So I got ice cream during the day. And then for like 2 straight nights, and I didn't know what was happening, but I ordered the steak sandwich, and instead I got 4 pizzas. Like they just gave me 4 pizzas, and I was like,
What?
"I'll eat
Like
the pizzas I
slices?
get." Yeah, no, like full pies, and I was like, "All right, I guess I'll eat the pizzas, sure." And
Yeah.
so I would do that, and then I remember being like, "I'll probably save it for like after the first show," so then I have like a running start to the toilet after the second one. But I couldn't handle it, and I ate like 3 slices immediately right before I went up, and like as I was getting off stage, I sprinted to the toilet.
Oh my
in
God.
between, yeah, and
Like,
immediately.
Mike didn't do any act outs in here.
They were all like
He's
this.
doing a stool comedy. Yeah, he's just sitting on the stool the whole time.
His back was
tightening.
arched.
Yeah. Colostomy bag.
Yeah, he kept occasionally whimpering, "Oh no!"
Never finished any joke. So is that the mall? They're like, what is he doing?
Like, is that seal noises or a dog?
Hold on,
that has to
hold
go?
on.
Are we all revealing how we sound when we poop? On the count of, that was a good
Oh
one.
man, I'm fucking when
Are
I'm
you-
shitting, I
you
get down.
grunting?
I'm just, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Throughout
Yeah.
No, just that one.
That's the
Yeah.
last
That one
time
special time.
we can still be men on the shitter.
Yeah.
Still
My
be
life-
I do it
interesting.
while flipping my girlfriend off through
Yeah.
the wall.
I feel like I'm so happy with my toilet setup situation at my apartment that I'm like, it's like a joy to be able to poop there.
Oh,
I got the
love
squatty
that.
potty thing,
Yeah.
and I got the bidet.
Yeah.
So it's like the knees are up, so it's coming out fine,
Yeah.
and then the power hose just feels like. Anytime I take a shit anywhere else that isn't in that toilet, I have other toilets in my house. Anytime it's not that toilet, I'm like, this is disgusting
It's
and
barbaric,
barbaric.
yeah.
It's barbaric what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Is the squatty potty work?
It
It works like a.
it works.
Really?
The fact that
like
you're
you
not
would.
using it is like.
Really?
It's-
It's that
you
much
got- you
easier.
got
It literally
Yeah, it
is
makes
like there's like a
sense.
science to making your body like
Yeah.
to relax the ab
I really
muscles
love
and stuff like that.
shitting. That's why.
Really?
Yeah. I'm.
Okay, I gotta get
I
that.
love ice cream. I'm lactose intolerant, but I am
You are?
tolerant of diarrhea.
It makes sense why there's
I'll
like
tell ya.
floor toilets in Asia.
Right,
Where you're
'cause
like,
you
okay,
squat
that's
down.
gotta be
Okay.
hard. That's
I've
hard
done that a
to, like-
couple
The best
times.
like
Yeah.
$12 you'll
Hard to,
ever
like,
spend or whatever.
If you're
Oh,
like-
what's
What
going
do
on?
you have to do? You have to go like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
like a
squat.
catcher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that in Turkey a couple
like
times.
this?
Yeah.
Yes. But that's also how they just hang out. Like they
Yeah.
just, they stand in catcher's position and rip butts all day long.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Yeah, but you're definitely shitting on your ankles at that point.
No, you are because you're out of practice. But they are just streamlined.
They're legends.
Yeah,
Can
they're
we
like
get a
Steph
video
Curry.
of
They
someone
don't even
shitting
touch
in
net.
that way. All right, let's just go to another fucking question. This one comes from Alex the Truck. Here's the scenario. You pool $10 each for the lottery for shits and giggles, but you win big, 500 million, and only the ticket holder knows. If you were the ticket holder, honestly, would you lie and wipe your guilty tears with your millions or share the wealth, which is the moral thing to do? Nicole, you also get to answer.
How would you be able to hide
You can't hide.
$500 million from your
I think you
friends?
can.
Dude, I just show up.
Buy a
like,
car.
Got a huge promotion at the insurance company.
Yeah, gold
Huge.
teeth.
Yeah, but just because you have $500 million doesn't mean you're like immediately made a
Please.
bull.
Like all of a sudden you have a full head of hair. You have tattoos all
Well,
over.
me-
like a golden
Me, I
cheeseburger.
couldn't hide it, but I think you can.
How
Yeah,
long
I would
did you
have
hold that secret.
I would have a stick with a golden burger at the top.
Who do you think
Like Jafar.
of us could hide it the best?
I think I could hide it for like a week.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Huh,
it.
how
You gotta
That's
tell
no more
someone.
than that. How close are these friends? Are these like people I did open mics with?
It's
Or are
these-
like
it's us. It's
childhood
us right
friends?
here.
It's
It's this,
right
it's
now.
this group right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone said to
Gotcha.
you, like, who one of them has $500 million, who would you guess? And try to do that in a nice way.
Try to
think
guess who has $500 million?
Yeah.
I don't even get the
No,
game.
the question is who can hide it better.
Oh, okay.
I don't get the game. Who am I guessing?
Forget the
exactly?
fucking game then. It's over.
Here's the thing.
Forget the game.
I wouldn't hide
Move
it.
on.
I wouldn't hide it at all because I don't know. I don't think I could make it through that much money. Like I'm
I'd
sure
also
I could
be fine
spend
with
it,
100
but-
million.
Exactly.
I'd be fine.
Yeah,
with
and
100
I,
million.
perfectly
and it
fine.
sounds very cheesy, but like sharing that, having all of us get like crazy. We all walk out of here with like $100 million. I mean, it's like I just want to get jet skis with my boys.
How-
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
of course.
100%.
How
Yeah.
fun would it be to watch him absolutely piss away his money.
within
you think
one
I
thing.
would?
Brendan would piss at the quick.
Within one
I would have a
year.
fucking meltdown with that much money. I would be like, oh my God.
You'd have a house made of
You think I
gold.
got hats now?
Brendan would also be the guy who does the thing of being like, you know what, a homeless guy has me for money. Watch this.
No, I
I'm gonna,
wouldn't.
and then I like say he's gonna.
Here's
give
$1
You
million.
don't
Well, I was gonna
fucking
say
know
he's
me
gonna
at all if you
in-
think I'm
in a
giving
video.
any of my riches to the
No, he
fucking
thinks-
homeless.
Here's what you do. You'd be like, because you.
What are you,
you're-
crazy?
First off, you have somebody filming this because you want to create a viral moment.
Oh,
and
I'm
you're
Mr.
like,
Beast.
and you're like, I'm gonna give this guy $1 million, but you accidentally, because of the illiteracy, signed the check for $100 million, so you give him everything by mistake.
I add more letters.
And then
the
you
check.
actually, you actually owe him money. He takes you to court. He has a great law team because he has $100 million plus.
Hi, I represent Crazy Eyes.
And then that's how I imagine in a comedic way of you
Some
losing
homeless
all
guy.
your
be
money.
like, he pleads fifth.
What if there's like a rich guy doing that, like Mr. Beast, but his videos just get like 14 views?
He's like, I lost
Giving
all
out
my
millions
money.
of dollars, and the algorithm's just like, this sucks. dude.
Yeah.
Bad thumbnail.
Yeah.
You didn't post during peak hours. Sorry, Mr.
Your
Billionaire.
tags are all wrong.
Yeah. You didn't use keywords in the description.
Where are the Zooms?
Well, how much is it getting taxed, first of all? Let's see how much
think
we
you-
all would get.
I think you lose like 30% probably.
Oh, it's more than that. I think
More
it's like
than
almost 60%.
No way.
If you take the
really?
lump sum, yeah. It's
Oh,
like,
if you take the lump.
No, I
sum.
think you get 60%.
Okay, that makes
Yeah,
more
I think
sense.
because
That
I think
sounds
it's
right.
about.
Motherfucker.
Let's say we cut it in half, 250. All four. If four of us
We
are
all get like
splitting that,
$60,000, 60 million.
I would.
60
60
That's
million.
So great.
Yeah,
First thing I'm
that's
doing,
great.
I'm
though,
cool with
I
that.
will say this: I am the biggest thing that I'm doing is I'm probably spending upwards of like $10 million in the first month on like a unbelievable home. And I'm like, and then I'm taking another $10 million and putting that aside to pay the taxes on that for the rest of my life. And then I'm just living off that 40. I'll drive my CRV to this $10 million mansion. I don't
Yeah.
care about cars, but like
$10
a
million
nice place
mansions.
is really would be.
I feel like you could get the place you're envisioning for like $3 million.
10 million is so
It's-
much.
It depends
crazy
where
how
it is.
much money.
In LA or New York, it ain't shit. But
True.
in
if I have
but I
$60 million,
still- but there are, like-
I ain't living in LA or
Become
New
the
York.
king of Des Moines or something.
Yeah, dude.
That's what
Yeah.
you
I could-
do.
But go to like Westchester, even like areas of Westchester. Obviously, there are $10 million homes in Westchester, but I've seen like actors' houses that are really fucking nice, but they're just in Westchester, a suburban, like beautiful kind of woods, yard, the whole thing. And they're probably like 3.5. 4 point whatever,
Sure.
which is a lot of money. I'm not saying that like I piss 4 mil. I'm saying like in this scenario, you don't even have to spend 10.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could.
10 seems. I'd buy a bunch of comedy clubs that wronged me over the years.
And then burn them.
Uncle Vinny's buying
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, come see us
Sorry.
at Uncle Vinny's show
Speaking
at
of which,
Algonquin
oh, no,
Theater.
really?
Yes,
I
yes,
did not
and
know
leave
that.
a 5-star fucking review. That was perfect
wow.
timing.
Did
Catch
not
us
plan to do that.
at the Algonquin Theater. We're doing a live
fucking funny.
podcast and live stand-up at the show. It's a
Algonquin Theater.
really great show. September 16th. Come out, buy tickets now. And what else you guys? What do you got, brother?
I got my new comedy special, The Only Funny White Man, except for the three with me, of course. Jews not included, as always. The Only Funny White Man on YouTube. Please watch it. Also, whitecomedian.com for my tour days. I bought that URL years ago. It's the greatest thing I've ever done. Whitecomedian.com.
Does anybody want to buy that from you?
I've gotten offers. I've gotten a few offers.
Wow.
Never selling it. Never.
What's the highest offer?
It was like $100, like from some like bot company.
Yeah, you're sitting on gold, dude.
Yeah, they also offered to sell me whitecum.com.
TM. Did you actually trademark it?
I don't think so. Oh, I think no. That I don't know. That guy made the website put that there. That might not be legal. But
I'm gonna trademark it and then sue you to take
yeah,
it down.
God damn it, I could be taken out.
You.
Gotta go to whitecomedian.com.
Hell yes. What do you guys
Sweet.
got?
October 7th, I'm headlining the Den Theater in Chicago.
Oh,
2
hell yeah.
shows, 7:15.
Great
19.
venue. Great.
I'm very
venue.
excited to do it. Please go buy tickets right now, MikeFeeneyComedy.com, and some more exciting announcements coming in the very near future.
Right. September 2nd, I'm in Clearwater, Florida at the Capitol Theater for the Calta Comedy Circus. Again, we'll be doing the Algonquin Arts Theater September 16th. Then I'm going to be in LA at the Hollywood Improv October 20th. And then October 21st, I'm at Flappers. And I'll be in Levittown, my father's white trash alma mater. And I'll be in DC, all over the place, MikeCannonComedy.com.
You're going to get people that are like, we're buying tickets. We want to fucking beat the shit out.
I mean, if you live there, you know.
Is there there's an actual Levitt town?
Yeah,
Is that
so-
that's what they.
yes.
Oh, it was named after that town.
in John Levitt, I think,
Oh,
Pennsylvania
wow.
and New York, both of which were built for returning home soldiers.
That's
and
why
were-
all the houses are like
They all
row
look the
houses.
same,
yeah,
right?
and they were also
Oh.
massively racist in the way that they
did
like.
not,
the-
did not
yeah.
let black people enter.
there was one black family, and they got Molotov like
Damn.
constantly.
Well, I'll tell you where
Jesus
black
Christ.
families can enter.
Crazy.
My shows, I will be at in the Hereafter at Seattle.
Oh, the Black Haven.
That's right, where they
September
like black
28th.
people as long as they live in Portland.
And that's my opener. September 28th at the Hereafter in Seattle. And then you can catch us all at Skankfest the following weekend.
Oh fuck yeah,
Hell
Vegas, right?
Nicole.
Yeah, baby. Nicole.
Nicole C. Lines on Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube at Here's the Scenario.
Are you
Yeah.
going there?
I'm not. I couldn't do it. I can't remember what I was doing that weekend. I couldn't do it. It sounds fun though. I wish I could.
Continue living my life.
Yeah, I do hate Vegas,
said
though. I
that.
will be honest. I do hate it, but that does sound fun.
The thing that
It's
makes
fun.
It's
and
old
Vegas.
Vegas.
Is
yeah,
brutal.
Vegas
It's
is-
old Vegas, so
Oh, that's a little better.
it's a
though.
little bit better. It's obviously a bit more kitschy. It's a bit more stabby as well, but it's like you can kind of get away.
Okay,
a
that's
little bit.
I could
Yeah.
enjoy that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be so much fun.
that's gonna be.
Yeah, I
fun,
can't wait.
I can't wait for it.
Isn't Clearwater the Scientology city?
I
Yes.
hope.
I think it is. I'm
Nice.
pretty sure that's
Dude,
where
let's
Clearwater.
do-
right
let's
If
go there.
anybody
Yeah.
has any offer to join, I am in. I
Yeah,
will donate
please.
whatever.
Oh,
Have you
dude.
been to the one? I went to one of their centers. They almost got me. They're
Yeah?
very persuasive.
Well, dude,
They're
the
so
first-
nice.
The
Like,
first
hey,
30
man.
minutes of going clear, I was like, I'm fucking so in on this. It doesn't, I can't sign up quick enough.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
I'll take a slap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a slap? What are you kidding? I'll hold some fucking dumb metal cylinders and
Yeah.
tell you my secret.
They hate gay people. I'm in.
Yeah, like I've already said them on a podcast. You're not going to do shit.
Dude,
to
I
me.
was
Right.
I was just
Free murder, I would say.
when I was just in Aruba, there was this cruise ship that's at the dock, and the cab driver was like, "See that cruise ship? He's like, that's been there for like 20 years, and it goes out like once or twice a month on like a charter thing." And he's like, "That's actually like a Scientology cruise ship." And I was like, "Oh wow!" And, my wife and I did the thing. We're like, "Oh wow, look at that!" Of course, and he was like, "Yeah, people always like hearing that for some reason. They always find that interesting."
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because that's
Yeah,
where
they're like
the
Amish.
That's where the abuse takes place. They literally have
Oh.
those boats where they take
International
people-
waters.
Yeah, they take
Yeah.
people to work.
That's
for
fucking
nothing.
hilarious,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
A
like-
cruise ship going into international waters to abuse these people, like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, they're doing a limbo
They're-
while being smacked with a
Yeah.
coconut.
I don't know what you're dancing about. Bum 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 bum.
After
They're
the
walking
comedy
through the
show.
traffic block.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're holding bamboo sticks.
Da, 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 da. Hey,
That's the first melody I recognized. You didn't do a single.
Dun 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 dun.
Jack be
Dun.
nimble, Jack be quick.
Yeah, dun
All right.
dun
Oh,
dun
I don't
dun
know
dun
that
dun
one.
dun.
Do the limbo rock. It's a limbo song.
Yeah,
Oh.
fucking idiots.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say like after the comedy show, they're like sex trafficking hour.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, don't it, boys? This next question comes from Melanie Williams. Everyone on the pod is offered $3 million for a Shark Week extravaganza dare. Individually, do you accept? You and 100 pounds of chum are suspended 10 feet above active feeding. Frenzied great whites are also around. Whenever one jets out to swallow you and the chum mere feet away, you're super reeled 30 foot out of reach. I don't know what the fuck.
I
this
hear you.
is.
So
I get it.
They
so
move you 30 feet out of reach.
Oh, okay. You have to do
Okay.
this 10 times to get $3 million.
Oh.
Yeah, if I'm getting yanked away, if it's just hope that they can't get 10 feet out of
There's
water.
a 10% chance of super real failing and you being devoured.
Well, 10%. That done 10 times. No, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, that's one
that's
time.
One time. That's
Now, what about
it's going to happen.
what if there was a
I'm not
10%
doing
chance overall of those 10 times? So it'd be really a 20. You'd have to do it 20 times.
I'll do it 9 times.
Yeah.
I'll do it 5. I'll do it 5. That's it. I
Yeah,
don't,
but that's not the deal, my friends.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Not worth.
And then he takes out a gun and he goes, when did you think I was negotiating?
Are you?
I didn't
taking out the gun?
ask you to get in the chum.
Yeah.
Get in the chum.
Get in the chum.
I don't like the ocean. I'm not in. I'm
No,
out.
not
I'm
at
not.
all.
Ocean,
I'm in.
Not for me.
I'm in. $3 million.
How high do sharks breach though?
Well, here's the thing. Before
Wait, are
he
you?
said-
You're 10 feet above the
water?
Oh, you're above the water.
So, but here's the thing. But
Oh.
he's, which initially you're like, oh, well, then I thought it was just stay there and hope that it doesn't get to you, which is like, that's fine. Most sharks are not going to be able to do that. But a great white shark, their size is such that, like, even if they're not all the way out of the water, I bet their
Have you ever
their
seen them
nose is
breach
10
to
feet.
get a fucking seal,
Yeah, look,
dude?
up to 10
It's-
feet. So that's the height of it.
Crazy.
So they
How do you
really
even-
got to get a good.
Mako
Yeah, but
sharks.
that's
Whoa.
taking your foot
Mako
right
sharks
off.
are 9 meters.
No, I'm not.
9
doing
meters in
Like
the air.
27 feet.
Jesus
It's a lot of
Christ.
feet.
That's
Yeah.
flying.
Holy shit.
That's
They could
flying.
literally swallow you
And the
whole.
Makos are mean.
27 feet is flying. If a man jumped 27 feet in
Be
the
like,
air,
oh,
you'd
he
be
can
like,
fly.
that's a flying man.
yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's really. I would never do
That's
that.
more than
I'll
an
do it for
dolphin.
4 million.
Because
I'll just start swinging. I'll go. I got a little fucking thing here.
You'll swing at a shark, leaping teeth first towards you. You'll just punch the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've learned nothing from my bit.
This next question comes from Tanya.
Wow.
9 meters.
Wow.
The short fin Mako. Holy.
I don't.
Yeah, but
like,
does that thing
doesn't-
fuck you up?
a
that
Mako?
could. That
Yeah.
could get you. That
Yeah,
could kill you.
dude.
Not, yeah, it could kill you.
Dude,
I
even
bet.
if it doesn't bite you, it flying at that speed and
Sure.
that weight.
Dude, look
Into
at
your
that
netted
great
body.
white, man. That thing is all muscle. Holy
10
shit.
feet up.
Nicole, can you see if there's a quick video of a Mako shark
Of
jumping
a
to
short,
the
That would
short
rock.
fin Mako
Yeah,
getting
short fin Mako.
27.
Find a video of a
Yeah.
Mako shark getting prey out of the sky.
I mean, it doesn't even have to
It's
do
not
that.
grabbing an eagle.
Yeah.
then
Imagine
who
it
gives a
does.
fuck?
Nicole's like, here's the video.
I know.
Then
that
who
would really-
cares?
Then who cares?
Yeah, if that little shark.
Oh,
I
you
mean-
only care if it's Ken Griffey robbing a home run?
I don't even get it. But if it's the great white, yes, because look how fucking big his mouth is.
And
And
imagine you being
that little shark,
So,
I can
dude,
That
fucking
could bite our leg.
So
off,
listen to
the
this.
little shark.
So imagine being 10 feet in the air. You're in the net, right?
Yeah.
That thing can jump 27 feet. So think of the speed in which it will hit you at 10 feet because it will blast another.
It'll-
another.
That little guy?
He'll
Yeah.
go through
going-
your asshole.
yeah,
at the
right.
top of
think
your
about
head.
Yeah.
think about even if he doesn't get a tooth on you, the power and speed in which that body is slamming that however many hundreds of pounds that weighs is slamming
yeah.
at full speed into your body, which is just stationary.
crazy.
You're,
suspended
you're
in air.
coming off the chain.
I need to
Yeah.
see a video of this.
Okay,
And why
how is-
hasn't it happened on a cruise ship?
How's this title for you, Brendan? Monster Mako shark flies out of water to ambush prey.
Love it.
Sounds good.
Love it. This is just ocean.
At this moment.
You know, understand it.
Are on an impossible mission.
Oh, this guy's
Oh, I
voice is
love this
amazing.
dude's
Prove that
voice.
Mako sharks will fly out of the water to ambush their prey.
Look
Hey, you
at that.
guys, I'm marking
Oh, wow.
something on the fish finder. Watch the target.
They show Brendan on the boat.
Yeah. I shouldn't have spent my 500 million on this. Oh, I'm getting something on the boat. Wow.
That could fuck you up.
Wait, hold on. Can you
Maybe.
rewind that a little bit? Just while it freeze it in the air. A little bit more. Is that its pussy?
Holy
Oh,
shit, we saw its pussy.
Right?
Yeah, that is a. Oh,
Is that a shark
yeah.
Okay, now Nicole, look
Can
up
you
Mako
screenshot
shark.
that and send
pussy.
it to me?
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Some Mako slit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure. Oh. Wow.
Me, hey.
Yeah, wow. Whoa, one guy goes, I saw his pussy. What? They're like, man, don't talk about that.
This footage is the first hard evidence.
That's definitely its
Mako
labia
sharks
majora.
Jump out of the water as a hunt.
That's the first hard evidence we've ever had this happens. How have we gone this long?
Yeah, I
without
I also
knowing
want to
that?
say, not for nothing, that isn't 27 feet.
That did not look 27.
No,
It looked
no.
about 15, maybe.
I give it
Yeah.
10.
Still don't want to be hit by it.
No.
And this
It
is
hurt.
great white, right? This is
No, that's a Mako.
That was a Mako.
No,
because
but in the
the question is a
question-
great white.
Then
Yeah,
fuck yeah, whatever.
Have you seen the great whites come out of water?
Yeah, they're
Get a
way
seal?
bigger. Yeah, that's
It looks like a boat out of nowhere shoots out of the water. And it is suspended.
An
in the
open
air.
mouth boat.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. That's exactly what it looks like.
Tanya asks, what's the weirdest thing you've seen in someone else's home? The weirdest thing, huh?
Ooh,
Seen in someone's home.
we used to have one of those old minstrel character cookie jars at our house. My mom didn't quite realize I didn't realize how racist it was till I was in high school, but we had a big like Aunt Jemima cookie jar that I really regret that it brought me great joy at many times in my life. I didn't really
Did you
realize.
talk to it?
I
Did it talk back? Child.
I don't want to say what I said to it.
Cookie jar. How am I going to make that girl
It was my
like
anger
me?
sculpture.
Yeah.
That was a weird thing. I regret that.
Did it have was it like, you know how like the new cookie jars have like, they'll play music when
The
you
new
open them?
woke cookie jars.
Yeah, it opens up. It's like, calls you a piece
They
of
make
shit
you
or
say,
something.
I'm gay before
Yeah.
you get a
Hashtag not my cookie jar.
yeah.
My friend had, this isn't so much weird, but I guess it is weird. He just had like loose ferrets around his house.
Oh,
Oof.
no.
And just like both the smell and the like it managing to always like get under the arch of your foot as you were walking. And
Oh,
then like it
God.
just, and then they would kind of bite and they
Yeah.
would like,
They would buy
Their
just-
claws are like really irritating
Terrible
too,
pet.
because they're sharp but not
Oh.
like substantial enough to hurt you, but they're annoying.
they don't break the skin, but they scratch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I told you that. So because my friend Mishu had 2 ferrets and he let them out. And at night when I was sleeping over there in like 6th, 7th grade,
Oh, no.
I was like, something was in my pants. And I was like, what the fuck? And I looked down
Mishu.
at the fucking thing. And I literally grabbed it and I threw it against the wall.
No fucking way.
Yeah. And it like did a spin, hit the wall, and then was like, and like ran out of the fucking room. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? He also had 2 wolves. I told you that, where he was like, you know, he's a
In the
Ukrainian
house?
kid. They'd be in the yard and they'd be like as soon as anybody would come within 100 yards of the house, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's just that's a death wolf, and don't make eye contact because it will bite through the fence." And it's like just every bit of anxiety that you could possibly have in this one fucking household, except a loud bird.
Dude,
See why the
yeah.
Russians did it.
Yeah,
See
I get
why.
it.
These
Any
are
kind of-
ferret
My friend-
people.
My friend also had a
Ferret.
basement full of like birds. Like a basement, like the whole
People with birds,
downstairs.
I've never had a good time
I had
in
a
someone's
bird,
house
but
who
I
has
never.
a bird.
But I never. It's like that bird would occasionally get out, and he would just bite, and they would always bite right here, and the
Like a
strength.
parrot?
Yeah, it was like a parrot,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
strength of the bite is just it makes you like see stars.
We had a cockatiel that got eaten by a wild cat. It was pretty fun.
That's fucking
Yeah, it
cool.
was- we put it out in like its cage in the yard, and somehow the cat knocked the cage over. The door
Whoa.
flies open, and there's just blood and feathers
fucking
everywhere.
Looney
It was
Tunes.
kinda-
Wow.
it was kind of fun.
A
We-
wild cat?
it was just like our neighborhood
Stray.
cat,
Yeah, yeah.
stray cat. Yeah. So
Wow,
that's-
good for that cat.
We were all
Yeah.
happy. The bird sucked. Dude, all I could say was "Wake up, Tom." My dad's name. It just said that all day.
That
It was
sucks.
so terrible.
Why? Who said it that the bird heard it?
Our uncle taught it to him as a joke, and that's all he ever learned.
Oh my god.
It was an absolute nightmare.
It looks at the sculpture and it calls him uncle.
yeah,
Mine would.
yeah. Uncle Jemima.
Uncle Tom.
Mine would whistle. Mine's actually still alive. It's at my mom's. She's at my mom's.
The
house.
bird is still alive.
Yeah, the bird's name was Sam. The bird they gave the bird to us when I was a kid, and someone had already. My mom's friend had already had the bird for a long
How
time.
old do they live?
Like 100 years.
Yeah, they
Really?
They
Yeah,
live
like I'm
really
gonna
long.
get that
They
bird when my
won't
mom
die.
dies. But then,
Let it go.
so that
Yeah.
bird. So the bird, like, first off, we thought it was a boy until like 5 years ago. Like we've had it since I was like a child, and we found out it was Sam was short for Samantha this whole time.
Oh, now you're like, I can fuck it.
Yeah. Where was that when I was 13?
Yeah.
But that bird and I went through so many phases of being like that bird hated me. Anytime I put my hand near the cage, it would bite me.
Jeez.
Then we had like a relationship where I could pet the bird and she was totally fine, and she would like rub up against it, and she would get all like puffy and excited and stuff. And then but she knew how to whistle, which is just like the like that kind of a whistle.
Do
And
that 50 more times.
That was kind of amazing.
How do you do that?
I don't know how to do that. Can you make other noises?
Do you
other
have a bird
noises?
back there?
Yeah.
it's easier than that yet.
Not bad.
You did. I can't even.
So, but here's the
I
thing.
can't do it.
50% of the 50%.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That
What are we,
was
the
like-
Rainforest
Jesus.
Cafe over here?
Hold on. Let's all do it at the same time.
Nicole, go ahead.
Sounds like a fucking.
Nicole, edit all that out. It sounds like the person at the train station at Herald Square they make those jungle noises when you hold your hand over the motion sensor thing. Boy, that's for you were there. You've been there. You've done it.
That's not jungle.
You were
sounds.
there, and
It's
you.
just like bang.
Well, one of them makes jungle sounds. Anyway, I do think that it was this bird. So 50% of the time she whistles, and then it's like a golden retriever with fetching a ball. It just keeps whistling, and then you whistle back. But then every other time, instead of a whistling, it's just like a. Like it's just like this really loud.
Oh, dude.
Terrible.
My buddy had a
Oh,
fucking bird like
God.
that too, like a cockapoo or something, with that fucking
Cockatiel. Yeah, that's the
cockatiel.
dog we.
And
that
they
bird
would
we
let it.
had,
They
yeah.
would get home and just open the door and just go, yeah, fly around. And we'd be hanging out in his like house, and it'd be like,
Yeah,
what
dude.
the fuck,
on.
dude? Get it out of here.
Poop on you.
The walls are like this as it's coming toward you. You're like,
Oh my
That was
god.
a terrifying noise.
Nicole, can I just get that moment with a punch in just sent to me for personal
That's
reasons?
the new Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
You're gonna use that in every film.
Dude, that was my buddy had. Of course, my buddy with the most chaotic house had a fucking bird because, of course, it's his
Mishu?
parents-
This Mishu?
This is not Mishu.
Oh,
This is
okay.
my other friend. I'm gonna
Me Slipper.
omit his name. But his father. That's great. I wish I could have laughed, but I was just so actually happy. But he said me slipper.
Oh.
Instead of me
Mishu was
too.
his other friend.
Right.
Me Slipper.
Oh no. I'm out of here. The bigotry has gone too far.
So this friend, his parents are just constantly snapping at each other. It's unbelievable. His dad is like, I think I've made this comparison before, but you know the opening scene in Ace Ventura when he delivers the package
Yeah.
and steals the dog, and the
Yeah.
guy's like, I don't give a rat's ass. That guy,
The
that's
puffiest eyes in
that's
America.
my friend's dad, like that guy. And he sometimes just gets hammered and does Bob Ross paintings. It was unreal. But me and my friend Billy, who was my college roommate at the time, he came to stay with me. We got a bong. I got a bong. And we were just ripping bong loads out in our car. And then we decided to enter this house with all of his family there, smelling like we smelled, with the father, the mom, dogs are running everywhere, cats, 3 older sisters are yelling at everybody, us for existing. And we walk in and we just start playing with the bird. I don't know why. We're just like, in this zone of playing with it, not even recognizing what's happening. And the dad out of nowhere is like, I need you guys to get out.
Why?
Because we went into our own world where it was us two, the bird, and we weren't in anyone's house. And we were making the bird basically go, freaking the fuck out, spitting, hissing. Yeah, we're like licking it. We're eating seeds. It's fucking out of control. And he kicked us out of the fucking house.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
As he fucking should.
Of 100%. 100%.
My mom thinks that she can talk to birds. She has this weird thing where whenever we're around birds, she'll like make like calls like, I'm telling him we're having a good day. And it's like, no, you just took too much acid in college, Mom. You're
What
not
happens to old
talking
women
to
when they get
birds.
fucking
After 50,
weird and
it's
insane, dude? What happened?
White women really jump the shark.
Yeah.
I think as soon as you have a kid, any whatever like sane brain cells that are in your head go into the kid, transfer that way, and
Sure.
you slowly deteriorate into a fucking crazy person.
probably pregnancy. That's probably what does it.
Oh yeah, that's
I
Sure.
mean,
That's
the
probably-
rewiring that occurs when
Yeah.
this human
The
bursts
trauma.
out of your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. But it's also like, white women either go deep into crystals or Pinot Grigio. There's
Yeah,
no other
yeah.
road. It's either
Yep.
just a violent alcoholic that completely shuts off their emotions, or they are just so deep in their emotions that a deep wind will make them
yeah,
cry.
crazy hippie lady who names her carrot plants or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like you got to talk to him.
Yeah. Paint still lives of fucking old cans.
I also knew a
God.
guy who would he had 2 dogs in his house and the dogs would just shit on the floor and nobody would pick it up.
Oh.
And there'd just be dry shit all over the place.
Oh,
sucks.
that's
yeah.
In squalor.
Those places.
Kind of living in squalor.
You had
yeah.
friends like that?
Yes, I did.
That was like my uncle's house. It really was.
that's disgusting.
He had like several
Oh,
cars
God.
on blocks in his front
Oh,
yard. He had
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of reclaimed furniture
It is
from
weird
all
though, because
over
I
the
bet
neighborhood.
you guys can remember like what your like best friends, like your friends in the neighborhood, like what their houses smelled like.
Yeah, I
right?
do.
Like you
Oh,
have
sure.
like
yeah.
that whole
Mhm.
bang. Like I remember like the one house that always like smelled good. There was always like food being cooked. It always had
Yeah.
like, that's There's the one place where you can't identify, but like, what is this?
It's just-
Someone's
yeah,
like
it's just
mothballs.
Oh yeah, did you have that friend where you're like you never wanted to stay for dinner?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
I had one friend, his mom could not cook. It was like the most disgusting food. It was like peppers stuffed with raw beef, and she's like, "Eat up, kids!" And I was like,
Oh my
"Well, I'm going hungry at this sleepover. I'm not eating tonight."
Yeah.
I had my next door neighbors were like, we had 5 kids and they were all like various age. They were all like each 2 years apart or something. So when I would go over there, I was an only child, so it was like different when she would like cook for them. It was like everyone had rations. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
there was
yeah.
like a finite amount of food that was cooked, and
Yeah.
I was like a hungry.
Yeah, you're
Kid.
like, slow down, Mike. That's supposed to last us 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I remember a few times where like I ate like what was given to me and was like, all right, round 2. And like I remember the mom literally saying like, we can't give you any more because we need to like wait for the husband to come home because that's like will also be his dinner. I'm like, that's not enough for even me a second time, let alone him a first time. I just like that's crazy, you know? And then there was I remember one babysitter I had was I would stay at somebody's house and they used to make me those like Elio's pizza.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And like I remember multiple times they would, get the toaster out, make the little thing. They'd bring me over the thing. I'd inhale it and be like, run it back.
yeah.
I'd eat like half the box,
Oh,
dude.
man.
I would crush
Dude,
those
the friend that had all the snacks and shit and like just
great.
endless amounts of food was the best.
But they were
feeling
always
in the world.
pussy about it. At least the kids that I were friends with, when they had the best snacks, they were always so protective
Hoarders.
and cunty about it.
Right.
That I used to literally just mush them out of the way and be like, I'm eating fucking 6 fruit roll-ups right now, and there's
Yeah.
nothing
Those are
you
for
can do
lunch
about
this
it.
week.
Yeah. And I'm like, you're not
Shut
having
up.
lunch
Yeah.
this week.
You had me
Nerd.
over-
We got time for a couple more
Oh, it's
questions,
question
man.
time.
This is so fun. Evan,
Aren't you glad you wore this sweatshirt?
I
It's
really
112
regret it.
degrees.
Unbelievable.
I can't wear the white shirt. It's so dirty.
You're not
I
even
can't wear it.
visibly sweating. Which
I'm
is
very
awful.
tired. I'll say that. The energy is draining from
Jeff
me.
seems like he sweats inside his body.
I'm
Yeah.
caked under here. Yeah, don't worry. I'll take it off if you want me
Pop
to.
your top
yeah.
off. Go Kreischer.
just you.
I should. Yeah, go Kreischer.
Just you. Just
Oh,
hard cut
Asmus
to all
went
of us.
Kreischer. Oh no.
Okay, Evan Bunn asks, if you have the remote from the movie Click, what's your day or week gonna be like? Now, do we know that Click has happened? Because I'm not touching that. thing.
Click, by the way, is like the sneaky saddest movie of
Yeah.
all.
Really? Is
Okay.
it good? I
I've
always
never
assumed
seen it.
It was
I
terrible.
really like that movie.
I assumed
Really?
it was
Yeah, I like
terrible
it too.
too.
Okay.
No, I
Because
like
of
it.
the
Saw,
trailer
I
and-
saw the topic or the premise. I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah,
It's
it's
definitely
still.
it's definitely got some all right moments, like
Yeah.
just Adam Sandler being Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
but,
dogs humping a thing.
but there's also moments where he's like an awesome actor, and
Yeah.
Kate Beckinsale is at her.
Oh, Kate Beckinsale.
P.R.I.N..
And there is
Right,
there is
right.
just one scene that really tugs at the heartstrings. You know what I
I
mean?
thought you were gonna say tug at something else after the Beckinsale.
really tugs at my fucking dick.
Yeah, there's this one scene where the daughter you've known as a child the whole movie is all of a sudden a hot adult.
Oh,
Isn't that like Hayden Panettiere or
No,
something
she
like
wasn't in
that?
that movie. She was in Remember the Titans.
She was in Remember the Time. She was
And
a
Heroes.
racist kid in that movie.
Yeah, that's right.
They made her an 8-year-old racist at the
right.
beginning.
Yeah.
I love
She
that
just,
part.
She just traditionally
It was a
just
good
knew what
movie.
she liked.
yeah, yeah.
I actually don't know if that was a good movie anymore. I haven't
It
seen
is.
it. I remember it was
That's
a great
Remember the
movie when I was a
Titans.
kid.
I
that
watched
movie
it
rules.
recently.
Everywhere we go, that whole thing.
Oh, let's
Right.
watch it right now.
Great
I'll fucking
movie.
run through a wall.
But I learned the
Watch
real
that.
story is that they fired the coach the next season because he had a losing record.
No shit.
Yeah, they immediately fired the guy.
Wow.
Well, what about there's like the there's also the fucking that whole Blindside thing that just came
Oh
out.
yeah.
Oh yeah, where that's not real either.
where the guy's like, yeah, no, they made me sign. I thought I was signing adoption papers. I signed a conservatorship, and then they benefited from and
Well,
made.
it's
all
also
the-
really weird because both sides with a pending legal case are just openly doing podcasts about it. like they're like
yeah.
on ESPN on this shit.
Oh, really?
Talking, the guy was on
Right.
Barstool talking about
probably
it.
to
with
make them
Dave.
try to
It's like,
settle. I
Oh,
Yeah, I
assume.
guess, but it's
maybe.
also like, wouldn't this not be a great strategy to kind of reveal your details?
I think
or
it's trying to
whatever?
make it a
Right.
high profile case.
Yeah,
You know what I
maybe.
mean?
How he was in a conservatorship while he was in the NFL? I don't understand.
Yeah,
how that
just-
He's
works.
still
just-
in it.
It's
by the
just
way. He's
yeah,
still in it.
he's
yeah.
suing to get it to
Yeah.
make it over.
Because they
Oh.
couldn't adopt him because he was over the legal age of 18. So how they framed it, and I don't know what happened, obviously, but the way they framed it was this will be a way for us to help you legally with getting into school, applying for health insurance, your license, your this, your that. Like we can't technically do those things for you because we're not legally able to. We're not connected.
Oh.
So that's what they said. They're saying
took
that
his
they've
money.
split all the money, that they've basically made nothing. I mean, they're worth hundreds of millions of dollars anyway.
Really?
These people.
Oh, they were rich already.
They're rich already.
Why?
That's why.
From like a book or something?
No, I think they sold something. They're just business people. But the thing is, like, I could see it from both sides, right? Where you're like, oh, I could definitely see any family looking at this giant kid with no fucking family and being like, all right, let's try to buy into this.
Yeah.
But then you could also see like this guy, after retiring from the NFL, his brain activity is decreasing by the day because of CTE. And he's got some asshole in his ear being like, they probably were pretty manipulative, right? Like, what do whatever, leading him down a path where now he's suing these people that maybe helped him.
Yeah, he also said like
Who
the
knows?
whole movie they kept saying how I couldn't read or write. He's like, which just isn't true.
Oh, they
Yeah.
lied about that.
Yeah,
right?
like, he wasn't illiterate at all.
No.
It's not a good story if he can read.
It's also like in
Yeah,
Yeah, you
classic,
want more of a radio situation.
Yeah, exactly.
in classic, like, I hate everything and nothing should ever be discussed or taken seriously. Like, the moment this stuff broke and it's kind of like an interesting story, people were like, take Sandra Bullock's Oscar away. It's not a real story. She
Yeah,
helped
that's
perpetuate a
they
lie.
now
And
corner-
it's like, shut the fuck
They
up.
now corner
love
Sandra
that.
Bullock and be like, "Do you regret propagating the wrong
Yeah, and she's like, actually, I'm out of hiding for the first time in a year because
Yeah.
my partner just died of ALS, so I'm gonna.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Sandra
Right.
Bullock's partner?
Yeah,
Who was it?
they're some guy that she was apparently with for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Shit.
Holy
okay.
shit.
That's what she deserves for being a racist monster.
right.
Sorry.
For
Yeah.
perpetuating a fake story.
Glad she got it.
She was in
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the podcast, everybody. I hope you had a fun time. Sandra Bullock, I'm sorry if you were listening.
Hey, you and Reggie Bush have this in common.
What happened
Hey.
to Reggie
He
Bush?
lost his Heisman because he took $300K in benefits, and now that's how fucking kids make
Oh,
their entire
that's so
living.
lame.
And they will not give it back.
God, they all did that.
Unfucking-believable. Everybody did it.
He should have got 30 million.
He's also one of the, if not the most exciting, greatest college athlete to ever
Sure.
play. Like, watch old Reggie Bush college highlights, and you're like, this is a man playing with children. It's hilarious.
300K is nothing.
No.
That's like 1,000th of what he made the
Exactly.
NCAA. Oh,
Yeah.
insane.
Totally. Catch you next time.
Bye.